In today's tutorial, I'll be learning how to design this hardcover you're seeing right now on your screen. It is for a wedding and we are going to be designing it together. If today is your first time here, please subscribe to this channel, click on the notification button so that you get to be notified anytime we upload a video here. Ladies and gentlemen, and this is ZeroBox Studios. So we'll get started by opening our Coreldraw, right? This is our Coreldraw. And hardcovers are always in landscape. If we're always in landscape. So this is our workspace. We are going to change it to landscape now by coming to this place and then click on it, changes to landscape. Now the next thing we are going to do is we are going to draw a box to fill into this workspace. Normally, if you are using a version of Coreldraw that is lower than 2021, you will only need to double click here and the box will automatically fill in here. But because I'm using this version 2021, I will have to draw it manually, right? I will draw it like this, click outside, copy the width, click on the box, paste it, right? And then copy the height, click on the box again and paste it. Then you press letter P for pineapple on your keyboard, and then the box will be centralized, right? Then we'll click here to remove the outline, right? Now that we have done that, the next thing we are going to do is to draw a box to separate both front cover and the back cover, right? That's what we're going to do right now. So you come here, this box that you already drew, you drag it like this, you duplicate it and drag it like this, right? Let's give it outline, right? Then you hold your control key down on your keyboard and then drag this place like this. You see, to maintain the size, hold your control key down and then right click and draw. I'm not sure you got that. You see that we've duplicated it now, right? But I will redo it again in case you didn't get it in the first time. Let me Control Z, undo it. Now what I did is, after I duplicate the bigger one, right, I now reduce it, right? So when I reduce, okay, let me start afresh. This is the bigger one that we created. We'll press P on our keyboard and then drag it like this, right? And leave it this way. Then you give it outline black, right? So you're now going to click on it like this, and then you see this node that you're seeing here, right? You're going to hold your control key down, click on that node and drag it to this side. Then you still hold your click, you hold it with your mouse, then you right click to drop it, right? You see that automatically you have it duplicated and they are the same size. So the idea is to have the same size so that we can maintain the same size throughout. So you click on this, hold your shift key down, click on this, and then you drag it, the two of them, you drag them to the end like this. Let's make sure it fits into the page. You see it fits into the page. So if you click out now, click on this one, you see that it's having this size, and if you click on this one, it's having the same size. That is the idea, right? That is the idea. So the next thing we are going to do is for us to leave our margin line, right? Our margin line. The margin line is the margin they will cut out after printing. So we have to put that margin now so that we'll be conscious during our design that we don't have to put anything important, close to that line, so that after printing, they will not cut it out, right? So that's what we are going to do now. We are going to come to our rectangle tool and draw like this, right? Let's make sure the box is not too big. We can use 0.3, right? And then we come here again and say 0.3, right? 0.3, right? You see what we have, right? Then you click on it, click on the box, you press T on your keyboard. T is to take it up and L is to take it to the left, right? Then you duplicate it, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, right? You hold your shift key down, click on the box again, then you press R on your keyboard. R is to take it to the right, right? So the next thing you are going to do right now, you duplicate it again, Control C, Control V, right? You now click on this other, you hold your shift key down, then click on this other box and press L, right? It takes it from here to this place. Now, if you click on this one too and say Control C, Control V now, right? And you now hold your shift key now, click on the bigger box and then press R. It will also take it to this place, right? Now that we've done that, we're going to highlight it, and then we highlight everything and then say Control C, Control V again, right? And then hold our shift key down, click on any one of them and then press B on our keyboard. B is to take it to the bottom. B, right? See that the same thing we have here, right, is the same thing we have here, right? Please try this, make sure you get it. It will help you on the long run as you grow in your design journey, right? So the next thing you are going to do, right, is to create the margin with ruler, right? So we are going to come here and drag this ruler. You see ruler here, this ruler, you can automatically drag it. You see, you have it here, you have it here, so you can automatically drag your ruler like this. Make sure it's at the middle of the line, then drag this one too, make sure it's at the middle of the line, right? You've done that, so the next thing would come to this place and drag here too, right? You drag here too, and then you come here and drag here too, right? Then let's go to the bottom. Let's go to the bottom. You just come like this and then drag here too, right? You see what we have right now? You see what we have? So it means that our design will be inside this box that we created. Our design, any important thing that we want to show on the design has to be here, here, and here, into this box. You understand me now? Now we can now delete the boxes that we drew. We delete all of them because we already used the ruler to create the margin. Are you guys following me? If you are following me, say something in the comment section. So the next thing we are going to do right now, guys, is we are going to go and bring the pictures, right? Let's first of all look for the pic. Okay, I already opened it. These are the pictures. They said we should use as many pictures as we can, on the design. See how many pictures they gave me, right? It's about 29 pictures. So they say I should use as many pictures as we can on the design. So we're not going to make it look like a picture or backdrop or something. We're going to make it simple, but also make sure that we use as many pictures as we can. This is also the text that we are going to use. Let's open it down. This is the text we are going to use, right? Perfect Smash, City Lion West, Timeji, right? So we are now going back to our Coreldraw, right click, and then bring the first set of picture that we want to use. Let's look for it, right? This is it here. Right? So all we're going to do, we are going to make use of this guy or this guy, right, on our first cover. This guy or this guy on our first cover, because it is their moments. So let's make it look like their moments, right? Let's make it look like their moments. Let's take this way and then bring this guy where they are kissing and closing their eyes. It's a symbol of romance. Oh my God. If you are not married, you will not know. This is the sweetest moment, right? So the next thing we are going to do is we are going to right click on this and then power click it inside the box, right? We're going to power click inside the box, then right click on it and then come to edit power click and then increase it this way. We increase it this way, right? We increase it this way. Let's make sure it's properly fits into the okay. You see what we have right now. You see what we have right now. So the next thing we are going to do is we are going to uh, come to our Eclipse tool, right? This circle tool is called Eclipse tool. Then we're going to draw like this. We're going to draw like this. Make sure it's centralized, right? Let me give you a white outline so that you see, right? I will draw like this. Then we come here. This node you're seeing right here converts to curve. Then you convert it to curve, right? Then you come here and double click on it. Then you raise this up like this, right? You raise this up like this. Right? When you raise it like that, then you give it color white. Right? You give it color white. Let's raise it a little. Let's raise it a little more. Right? Then you click on it and come to mirror horizontally to take this place back to this side so that the brides, we show, we attract attention, right? So let's adjust it a little and bring it down a little, and then take it up like this. Let's adjust it some more. Right? Then you click on it and then you duplicate it like the Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, and then you take it down like this. You take it down like this, and then you click on the first one at the back, right? Come to your eyedropper tool, right? And then come here and pick a color from the bright beads. You pick a color, a darker shade of all the color you're seeing here. You pick it like this, right? I think that one is too dark. Let's pick another one. Okay, I think this one is not bad, right? And then you pour on the one at the back. You see what I have right now? You pour it on the one at the back. Then you click on the two of them, right? Select the two of them, right? Select it like this, the two of them together. Right click on it and then power click inside. You all see what we have right now? Can you see what we have right now? You all see what we have right now? So you adjusted this a little bit, take it up a little, and then you leave it like this, right? So the next thing we are going to do right now is we are going to bring the text in. We're going to bring the text in, right? Like this text right now, this perfect match. Let's cut it and bring it in. We'll cut it like this and come here and paste it, right? Then let's break it apart. Let's bring it down here so that you all will see, right? Let's break it apart. Control K on your keyboard. Then give this one perfect a font called Rockabilly. So the link to download the font, everything will be in the description. Download it. Then we can now come here, right? Let's first of all change this to capital letter. Let's change this guy to capital letter, right? And then come here and then look for let's use consents bold, consents extra bold, right? We can put it this way, perfect match, right? Or we can increase it like this and make it look big. But then I think it's almost perfect like this, right? Perfect match. Then we carry it like this and then bring it to this place, right? Don't let it be bigger than extend to outside of the line, so that by the time they are trimming it, they will not trim everything off, right? Let's bring it to this side a little. let's bring it to this side a little, right? We'll bring it like that. I think I would like to increase this guy. Let me increase it like this, and then let that T be at the middle of perfect. I think I like it like this. I think I like it like this. Let me reduce this. Right, let me bring it like this. I think I will prefer it. I think I will prefer it this way. Right? Perfect match. Perfect match. Right? So the next thing we are going to do, guys, is we are going to bring in the wedding logo. I already designed it, but I will show you guys how I did it. I'll show you guys how I did it. So what I did, this is the logo here. Right? You can use this to design any wedding logo that you have, right? Any wedding logo that you have. Maybe I will even treat this on a separate tutorial, how to design logo for a wedding. But right now, I'm going to show you guys how I made this. So what I did was I picked my text tool, right? I typed T and and D. Let me give you Y so that you all will see T and D, right? T and D. That is what I did. And then I gave it a font called Otama, otama.ep. Otama. I'll dash you the font for free. Don't worry. I'll give you guys the font for free. Right? Otama. And then what I did next, I now increase the and at the middle. The and at the middle, I increase the font to like I increase it very well. Okay, let me leave it like 150. Right? You see what I have, right? You see what I have. Then you use your shape tool like this to drag it. You drag it a little, drag it a little. Just Control K on your keyboard to separate everything, right? To separate everything. Just take it closer like this. Take it closer like this and then increase it. Let's bring it down a little. This is what I did, guys. This is what I did, guys. And then you come to your freehand tool and then draw like this, draw a line like this, right? And give it outline. Make it thicker a little. Let's give it like 1.5. Okay, I think that's too tiny. Let's give it like 3, right? Let's give it like 3. Let's make it 4, right? And let's make sure that the angles are well showing, right? You draw a line like this and then you duplicate it down here, right? Then the date, you now type the date and bring it down. Type the date like this and bring it down like this, right? Type the date and bring it down like this, right? Type the date and bring it down like this, right? So, and then I got this one, this particular one, I got it on the internet. I got it on the internet and I just include it like this, right? So remaining the text. What I did for the text, I just took my Eclipse to the circle. I drew it like this on it. I hope you guys are learning. If you're learning, say something in the comment section. Also subscribe so that you get to see premium design tips like this, as we're growing together. Then what I did next, I copy Titilayo words, Dimeji. I bring the two of all of them like this. I copy it, then I bring it down here, paste it, give you white, right? And then I change these words to and, right? And then I highlight it and change it to uppercase. Are you guys feeling me? And then I give it Montserrat. Montserrat. So I'll give you all these fonts for free. Don't worry. It will be in the description below. so you can download it and use it yourself, right? So the next thing we are going to do, we are going to come here, right, to our text, on the menu bar, come to text, and then come to fit text to part, fit text to part. Then you click on it, and then you bring it this way. You see what we have. If you click on fit text to part, it will also automatically, you know, wrap it around anything you want to wrap it around. Then you increase it a little bit. Just increase it a little. Right? You see what I have right now. Let me increase it some more. Right? And then you now click on the circle and press Ctrl K on your keyboard. Ctrl K means break apart, to break everything apart. You see what I have right now. Then you can now adjust it the way you want, right? So you can do this kind of thing for any logo. I'm giving you this concept for free, right? Just change the text. If the one you're working on is Clinton, Elizabeth Wells Clinton, you can just change this to K, right? You can change it to K, right? You can, okay, this E comes first because it's the wife. E, Elizabeth Wells K Clinton. Elizabeth Wells Clinton, right? Elizabeth Wells Clinton. Then you can now change this one right here, this Titilayo and Meji, change them to Elizabeth and Clinton. You understand me now, right? Say something in the comment section and I will reply you, right? So that is how I came about the logo, right? So let's group this. So the next thing we are going to do, right, after we have the logo, the next thing we are going to do is we're going to come to our circle again and then draw like this. We're going to draw circle like this, draw it here, right? And we'll draw it here. Let's reduce a little, right? Then we now give it this color that we picked, right? And then come here, we duplicate it, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and then reduce it like this. Right? You see what we have. You see what we have. Let me give you outline so that you see. You see what we have, right? Then you now hold your shift key down and then click on the one outside. Then you come to trim here, right? When you click here, hold your shift key down and click on this, the property will show. Then you come to trim, right? When you trim it, you now come and reduce this one a little, reduce this one like this, right? So that you already trim this one, right? So the next thing you're going to do, you're going to go inside the box, right? And copy this white one, copy this white, right? And bring it outside. When you copy it and bring it outside, click on the white, hold your shift key down, right? And then click on this one outside. Do you get what I mean? When you copy that white that was inside, you copy it outside, right? You click on it, hold your shift key down on your keyboard, and then click on this outside one. Then you now come here, you see this guy that say intersect. Intersect, then you click on the intersect, right? And then delete this one. When you delete that one, you now come to this one that you have outside, and then come to your transparency 2 and come to your merge mode where we'll have normal, and then let's use multiply. You see what we have? Multiply, right? It's faded into the picture and it's all looking like it's part of it, right? That is what we have, guys. That is what we have, guys. So the next thing we are going to do right now is to bring in the logo. We'll bring in the logo like this, right? Bring in the logo into this box, like into this circle, like this. Let's reduce it, right? You see what we have right now? You see what we have? Let's increase it a little, right? You see what we have, guys, right? Now we have That's already. So the next thing we are going to do right now, guys, is to bring in the names of the couple. We'll bring in the names of the couple, right? Let's go to our text and then we'll bring in Titilayo words. Let's cut it this time. Titilayo words, Dimeji. Then we'll paste it down here, right? Then we are going to separate it, and then we are going to press Ctrl K on our keyboard. Ctrl K on our keyboard to break it apart. And then we are going to give all of them, a font called Trajan Pro. Trajan Pro, right? Then you bring it this way. You bring this guy here. And then you reduce this one like this. And then bring this one here like this. Then let's give all of them, let's take all of them to Trajan Pro bold, right? Then you give this one this color that you have here. Are you feeling it? Right? Titilayo words, Dimeji. Then we're now going to right click and come to import and then go bring, there's a ring, yes. We'll bring this in like this and then we'll place it here. Titilayo words, Dimeji. We'll not let it be too big, but then we're going to put it like that, right? And then we are going to do it this way, increase it, and then we are going to reduce this a little, bring it down, and then position it very well. You see what we have, guys? Right? So Titilayo words, Dimeji, and then we are going to position it very well, and then we highlight it. Let's position it very, very well. You see what we have now? Can you feel it? Can you feel what we have right now? Right? So that is the cover. We are done with the cover like this. So the next one we are going to do is we are done with the front cover. The next we are going to do is the back cover. So what are we going to do now is a little bit more complex, but please follow me gently and you will get it. Right? Follow me gently and we'll get it. See, as we've gotten the fine front, and let's do something spectacular for the back. So you have to follow me gently, right? Now we are going to fill it with this color that we copy, right? We'll fill it with this color. Or fill it with this color. They said we should use as many pictures as we can. So what we are going to do, we are going to use as many pictures, obviously. So we are going to come here, right, and draw a circle like this. We're going to draw a circle like this. Follow me gently, guys. Follow me carefully, and you will get what I'm about to do. Follow me carefully, and you get what I'm about to do, right? Then we are going to let's increase this to like 1.5. We'll take it to 1.5. Then we'll now start duplicating it like this. What I did, right? Hold your shift key, click on the box, hold your shift key down, right? And then drag like this. When you drag like this, don't leave your shift key, right? You're still dragging it. But automatically, simultaneously, right? You click on your right mouse button. You right click to drop it. You didn't get it, right? Let me undo it. I want you to get it. You hold your shift key down, right? And drag this node from the edge. Bring it inside like this. When you bring it inside, right click on your mouse to drop it. And now you get it, right? Now that you've done that, you now press Ctrl R on your keyboard. You see, Ctrl R is to redo what you've just done. Ctrl R again. Ctrl R, Ctrl R, Ctrl R, Ctrl R. Are you feeling it? You feeling it? You press Ctrl R again, you still duplicate it till it becomes small. Ctrl R R R R R R R. But that's not what we wanted, right? Let's undo it. So let's leave it this way, right? Let's leave it this way, or let's this way is fine. You see what we've got, right? So you're now going to come to your freehand tool, right? And then draw from top to bottom, from top to bottom. If you're in Nigeria, you will understand that in a different way. From top to bottom. That was Buhari's slogan back then in 2014, 2015. So it's fine. We are designing here. So we now make sure this is centralized, right? We'll make sure it is centralized, right? We'll now click on it, Control C, Control V, right? And we'll now press, we'll now rotate it. Let's do that 90, whether 90, you see 90, right? When you press 90, you have it this way. Then we need to create one here too, and here like this. So what you're going to do next, just click on this guy, right? On this one, Control C, Control V, right? And click on it again, and then come to this rotation button and then rotate it this way. Rotate it this way. I think that should be like 45. Let's come here and just press 45. Right? 45, so that it will give this the same space, right? So the next thing we are going to do, we are going to click on this one too, Control C, Control V, and then we are going to rotate it down to, I think that one should be like 315. Like 315. Let's press 315 here, right? So now that we have this, right? Now that we have these guys, what are we going to do now? We are going to need like 8 to 9 pictures here. Isn't that enough? Right? So they want more pictures. We are going to give them more pictures. So how do we do this now? So we are going to now come to our interactive fill tool like this. You click on it and you look for smart fill. Look for smart fill, right? You click on smart fill. When you click on smart fill, you now bring it here. You bring it here. Let's start from here, right? You do it this way. You do it. Let's start from here, right? You do it this way, this way, this way, this way, right? Make sure you're just filling in. You're just filling in the color, right? That you have from that smart fill tool. Then you did all of this. Then you will not do this one. You just do this, and this, right? Then we're now going to do, let's finish it up again. This, and this. Then we'll now do this, and this, right? Then let's do this thing finish. Let's do this one finish, right? Let's do it this way, right? Then let's do this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, right? And then we do this, and then let's do this one like this now, right? You see what we have right now. So the next thing we are going to do, we are now going to start. Let's start from the middle. We are going to make sure this circle remains, right? And you click on it, make sure the circle remains, right? Let's make sure the circle remains. When we select all the circles, right? When we select all the circles, you now come to weld, right? You come to weld. You come to weld, you have this circle at the middle. Now, the next thing we are going to do, we are going to click on this, right? This one, this, just anyone that you see like this, that didn't disjoin, like that is joined together like this, right? Just click and come to break apart, right? You break them apart, right? You break this one too apart, right? When you break it apart, you now select each of them. We need to select this one at the middle, right? Now that you selected it, say weld. When you come to weld, you now make sure you delete this one at the middle. Right? You delete this one at the middle, remove it, and then any other one that you see there, just remove them. Right? Remove them, then you drop it back. Right? That's what we have for that one. Then you come to this place, you select all of them, select all of them, select all of them, and then you say weld. Right? This one, all of them were disjointed. Right? You do the same thing for this one, you do the same thing for this one, you do the same thing, and you weld. Do the same thing for this one. Do the same thing for this one, and then you weld, right? Do the same thing for all of them, right? And then you weld. Do the same thing for this. Select all of them, right? You weld. I was able to select all of them. I hold my shift key down while clicking on all of them. I hold my shift key down while clicking on all of them, right? Then you weld again, right? Then you come here, 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 select all of them, and then you weld again, right? You all see what we have right now. Then highlight all of them, and then you remove the outline, remove the black outline, right? Now, these ones that we have right here, select all of them, right? When you select all of them, right click on it and say, come to order and say to front of layer. Yeah, you bring it to the front of layer like that. Then you now increase it to like the outline, right? The stroke, you increase it like 4, right? When you take it to 4 and it's thick like this, you now come to object. When you come to object, come to convert outline to object. You've converted it like that. So what are you going to do next? This one is going to stress you, but please follow me. You click on this like this, click on this. Let me do it again. Click on this, hold your shift key, click on this, and you say trim, right? You click on it again, hold your shift, click on this, and you say trim, right? Then you click on it again, click on it from the bottom here, and you click on this, you say trim, right? And you click on it again, hold your shift, click on this, and you say trim, right? Are you getting me? So if you delete it now, you see that there is space. Now there is space in between. That's to create space. The same thing we are going to do for all of them. Click on this, trim, right? 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 Then when you delete it, you see that there is line automatically there, right? So you're going to do the same thing for here. Click on it, hold your shift C, click on this, remove, right? Click on this again, hold your shift key, click on this, remove, and you trim, right? Then you come to the bottom, you click on it, hold your shift key, click on this, and you say trim, right? You click on it again, hold your shift key, click on this, I come to trim, right? When you delete it, you see that there is space there, right? So the last one, click on this, hold your shift key, click on this, and then trim, right? Click on this, hold your shift key, click on this, and then trim, right? Same thing you are going to do for this side. Click on it, hold your shift key, click on it, and you say trim, right? click on it again, click on this, and then you say trim. Right, now that we have all of them like that, let us delete it, and then we are going to select all of them. Right, select all of them or cut it out, and then highlight this guy and delete it. Then you paste it back. You see what we have right now, right? And then you now come like this and duplicate that. Then this one you give it white, remove the outline, right? And then you remove the outline for this one too. You see what we have, guys? Then we need this picture now. We now reduce this picture and then you bring it down here. Please make sure you're saving. Make sure you're saving your work, right? And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel and let us grow together, right? Then you right click and come to edit bitmap. Excuse me. Edit bitmap. Then you reduce it like this. Right, let it show them kissing. Let it show them kissing. Right, okay, and then you click on finish. Right, you see what we have right now. Then we are now going to bring more pictures. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 pictures. What? 8 pictures we're going to need, right? But before that time, let us adjust this background. So we are going to right click like this, come to import, and then bring this background, bring it like this, and then we'll draw it like this, right? And then we'll right click on it and come to power click, and then power click it inside. For power clicking inside, we're now going to the inside and then increase it like this. And we increase it like this, right? We increase it this way, right? We increase it this way. And then let's give it let's come to, we'll click on the background, come here, and then come to our merge mode, and then come to soft light. Right, you see what we have right now. You see what we have, soft light. But then we need to apply some kind of dark color here. We can use black, right? You come to your interactive fill tool, and then drag like this, right? Drag like this, and then you give this bottom, you give it black, right? You give it black. Let's adjust it. Let's adjust it like this, right? You see what we have right now. You see what we have right now. So the next thing we are going to do, we are going to bring in more pictures. We are going to select 8 pictures rather. Let us select this and this, right? And then we'll take this and this, and then that's 4. Then this one's 5, 6, 7. Let's take this one. Okay, let's take any of these. If we get there, we'll select the one we're going to use. Now that you selected all the picture, you're going to import all of them. 1, 2, right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For you, you can import all of them one by one so that it won't be too heavy, right? The pictures are big, that's why it's slowing it down, right? So now that we have all of that, then we'll now start power clicking inside. You right click on it, come to power click inside here. Then you come to this one, right click, and then power click it in here. Then you come here, you say this, power click it inside here, right? You come here, you come to power click it in here. Then you come to this place, right click, and then you power click it in here. Then you come to this place, you right click on this, then you say power click, then you power click it in here. Okay, let us bring that one here. Let us okay, I think it's not bad there. Let us power click it in there, right? Then there's one they were dancing. Okay, this one, let's bring it. Okay, this is why I said we should power. Let's undo, right? Let's power click this guy. Let's power click it here, and then this one, let's bring it like this, and then power click it inside here, and then we'll bring this one, and then let's remove this guy. Let's bring this guy out, right? Okay, I think let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. Let's just bring this guy and then power click it here, and then let's delete this one. So now that we have all of this, the next thing we're going to do is we need to start adjusting them, right? Let's adjust this one. Let them show very well, right? You see, we have this now, right? Then this one, we adjust it very well, right? Then this one, let's bring this guy here like this. This is Nigeria. They just restored the lights. So we adjust it this way, make sure they are showing, their faces are showing, right? Then let's adjust this one where they are dancing, right? We put it this way, and then we do it. Now it's showing. Then this one we'll adjust it to. We adjust it to. Let's bring it up like this, right? And then this one we reduce it. Reduce it. Reduce it. And then let's bring it like this. Let's position it very well. Right, now that we've done that, let's adjust these two. Let's adjust it to. Right, you all see what we have right now. Let us increase this. Are you guys feeling me? Right, so you see what we have right now. We have multiple pictures stylishly placed to make it look more yummy and beautiful, innit? So that is it, guys. So we are now going to apply a little blur effect on this. Let's come to bitmap and then convert it to bitmap, right? We'll convert it to bitmap. Then after converting a bitmap, let's come to effect and then say come to blur and then say Gaussian blur, and then go and leave it at 2.5. 2.5, right? Let's leave it at 2.5, and then we come to our transparency 2, and then no, don't let us come to our transparency 2. Let's click on it and then we press Ctrl B on our keyboards to adjust the colors. Right? You see what we have. Let's adjust it, make sure it enters. You see the way it's white now. It's not blending with the background, so we'll have to okay. I think that's too much. We'll adjust it. I think it's getting better now. Then intensity, let's see if we can increase the intensity. Right. Let's take this guy back and then bring this one to back a little. Right. You guys see what we have right now. It's blend with the background, right? It's having, you can see that it's having almost the same color. Then we now take this to like 10, right? Let's use 15, right? You see what we have now? Let's increase it. Take it up. Don't forget, it must not pass this line or else it won't look nice again. And by the time they print, right, they will cut it off. You see what we have right now? Again, you see what we have. So the next thing you're going to do right now is to bring the other text. We have used this date. Let's remove it. Then thank you. We'll bring this thank you here. I use the font called Rockabilly. Rockabilly. Right? Rockabilly will give you white. Right? And then we reduce it this way. And then we bring it down like this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Then we come to this place, right? And then copy this. We remove this and then come here like this and then draw a box like this and then paste it inside. I'll paste it. We'll now give it a white color. I'll give you a white color. Then we now change this to like, let's say 6. Let the font be 6. Mustn't be too big, right? But then we have to make sure it is centralized, right? Make sure it is centralized. Then we come like this, right? And then let's take this or let's give it like 7. Say 7. 7. Right? This is okay like this. Right? We can change the font. We can change the font to like Montserrat medium. Right? I'll change the font to like Montserrat medium. We can now take it back to like 6. 6. Right? I'll take it back to like 6. Let us adjust it. Right? Let us let us leave it this way. This amen. Let's bold it. Can use Montserrat something else. Montserrat. Good. Right? You can make it italic. Right? Let's This is supposed to be graced, right? So the last thing we are going to include is the cut C. Then we'll bring it down like this, and then let's reduce the font to like 8. Give it the same Montserrat. Let's use Montserrat medium, and then we'll give you white, right? And then we'll put it this way. Make sure it's centralized. Guys, you all see what we have. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel and let us grow it together. You see what we have right now. You see what we have. This is mwah, mwah. Now we're going to create the inner. We're going to create the inner, right? So let's create another page. We are going to duplicate this, right? Let's just click on this page, right, and say duplicate page, and say copy layers, right? And then we'll now delete all these guys, right? We'll delete it. We'll need this guy here. We'll need this guy. Let's delete it. Delete. And then you right click on it, you come to frame type and then remove frame, right? The same thing, we're going to right click on this and say extract contents, right, and delete it, right? And you right click on this one, then come to frame type, then come to remove frame, right? We're giving this white too, right? So we'll need this, and then I think we should need this too, right? I think we should need this too. Let us bitmap this, come to bitmap, convert to bitmap, and then make sure it's in grayscale, and then you do it this way. I take it to grayscale, then you now come to your transparency too, and then take it to like 85, right? Even 90 is not bad, right? You see what we have there? You see what we have? Then you bring this guy, you bring it here and give it black, right? You give it black and you reduce it like this, right? That's it. Then you're going to come here, take your tool like this, and then you draw like this, right? And then you bring it down like this, right? And then you do it down, 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 down. Control R, 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 right? That is not bad. Then you highlight it and make sure the thickness is in like let's say 1.5, right? When you have it in 1.5, you now highlight these ones. Don't highlight it from the top. You highlight just these ones. Something you say. You highlight from here, right? And then you come here and drag. Oh, sorry. You don't highlight this picture. Oh God. We are only highlighting this. Let's remove the picture from here. And then we drag this like this down to this place. Right? You see what we have right now? Right? So the same thing, we are just going to copy it like this. First of all, group is Ctrl G, then Ctrl C, Ctrl V, right? Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and then you click on it, hold your shift key down, and then click on this and then say C. C on your keyboard, letter C for cat, right? Let's delete this one and then delete this, right? You see what you have right now? You now have this. You now have this. You see what you have, right? You see the cover and you see the inner. You see the cover and you see the inner, right? Now, if you follow me down to this end, you're supposed to have subscribed by now, right? Subscribe, turn on the notification button. Most importantly, say something in the comment section to appreciate me, right? I'm doing well teaching you guys all of this for free, right? Even though I still have some premium classes coming up, right? But then let us grow this YouTube channel together and all of us will learn. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.